Hey Dodgers fans, gather around because we have a lot to unpack about the state of the Los Angeles Dodgers as they head into the 2026 season. While the roster may seem mostly solid at first glance, there is one area that demands attention, and that is the outfield. On paper, left field appears to be the spot that needs the most work, especially after Michael Conforto's underwhelming one-year stint. Expectations were high, but the results simply did not match what the Dodgers envisioned, leaving the team with a void that has to be addressed if they hope to maintain their championship form. Yet, when you dig a little deeper, the situation is far more nuanced. The Dodgers possess some flexibility thanks to the versatility of players like Andy Pages and Teoscar Hernandez, which means they could theoretically bring in an impact outfielder and rearrange the pieces to optimize the lineup. The possibilities open up in interesting ways, but at the same time, there's a scenario emerging that could see Hernandez, who has been a significant contributor, not wearing a Dodgers uniform next season as the team aims for a third consecutive championship. Hernandez, 33 years old, is reportedly on the trade block, which has certainly caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. This is a player who re-signed with Los Angeles just last offseason on a 3-year deal worth $66 million, including a $23 million signing bonus and additional deferred salary. His contract also includes a team option for 2028 or a buyout, meaning that even in the event the Dodgers decide not to extend the option, Hernandez is guaranteed a minimum of $72.5 million. His deal was secured after a prolonged free agency period, highlighting just how much the Dodgers valued him as a piece of their lineup. In 2025, Hernandez made a major impact, helping the team claim the first of what would become consecutive championships, and he was vocal about his desire to remain in Los Angeles. His presence brought both stability and power to a lineup that already had its share of left-handed bats, balancing the overall offensive approach with his right-handed hitting. But baseball is a game of adjustments, and Hernandez faced challenges at the plate last season that cannot be ignored. His performance dipped slightly, and defensively he struggled in right field, even though that is his preferred position. The Dodgers, known for constantly evaluating how to improve both in the present and for the future, might view trading Hernandez as an opportunity to get younger while shoring up their defensive capabilities in the outfield. The team's front office is undoubtedly weighing these factors carefully because Hernandez is not just any player. He brings power, experience, and a proven track record in high-pressure games, which is a rare combination. A decision to move him would not be made lightly, especially considering the chemistry he has developed with the team and the fans' affection for his contributions. It's one of those situations where the balance between present competitiveness and future flexibility comes into play, and the Dodgers have to consider all angles before making a move that could ripple through their roster. The need for a right-handed power bat in the outfield cannot be overstated either. Historically, the number of productive, right-handed hitting outfielders has been surprisingly low. To put it into perspective, there was a full season back in 1960 when only 15 players fit this category across 16 teams. Fast forward to the present, with 30 teams, and it becomes clear just how rare this type of player is in modern Major League Baseball. This scarcity adds another layer to the Dodgers' decision-making process. Hernandez fits a profile that is increasingly uncommon, making his potential availability on the trade market all the more intriguing. For a team looking to continue its dominance, evaluating how to incorporate such talent while balancing contracts, defensive needs, and long-term planning is a complex puzzle, and one that is sure to generate plenty of discussion in the coming months. Meanwhile, the Dodgers organization is not just focused on the immediate roster, but also on building around its core to sustain success. President of Baseball Operations Andrew Friedman has emphasized the importance of figuring out the outfield, suggesting that adding a new piece is very much on the table. This strategic thinking shows that while the team has championship experience, they're not resting on past accomplishments. The front office remains deeply analytical, constantly searching for ways to maximize performance and maintain an edge over their competition. This offseason, the decisions made in Los Angeles will reverberate across the league because the Dodgers' moves often set trends and influence how other teams approach roster construction. Adding to the narrative, The team and fans are also celebrating the recent induction of Jeff Kent into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Kent, who finished the last 4 seasons of his career with the Dodgers, has long been a respected figure in baseball, and his election was a moment filled with emotion. Reflecting on his career, he spoke about the intensity of the moment and the flood of memories that came rushing back, reminding everyone that baseball is as much about passion and personal journeys as it is about statistics and wins. Celebrating Kent's achievement underscores the history and prestige that the Dodgers franchise carries and reinforces the sense of continuity and excellence that the team strives to uphold as it navigates roster decisions and prepares for the upcoming season. All of this sets the stage for a fascinating winter and a very intriguing lead-up to 2026. Dodgers fans have plenty to anticipate, from potential trades and roster moves to the ongoing legacy of players like Hernandez and the reverence for legends like Kent. The team's approach to the outfield this offseason will be particularly critical, balancing the need for offensive firepower, defensive reliability, and long-term planning. With the scarcity of right-handed power-hitting outfielders and the strategic flexibility the team possesses, every move will carry weight. Whether Hernandez remains in Los Angeles or another player enters the fold, it is clear that the Dodgers are thinking carefully about how to construct a team capable of contending for yet another championship while remaining competitive for years to come. As we dive deeper into the Dodgers' offseason strategy, one thing becomes immediately clear. The organization is looking at every angle to maintain its position at the top of Major League Baseball. The focus on the outfield is not just about filling a position, but about crafting a lineup that can sustain success through a long, grueling season while maintaining the depth necessary to absorb injuries or slumps. Michael Conforto's brief tenure in left field may have left some fans questioning the team's approach, but the Dodgers have shown a willingness to be patient and methodical, preferring to weigh options carefully rather than rush into a decision that could compromise their championship window. This patience is a hallmark of the franchise, and it is evident in how they handle contracts, player development, and trade considerations, especially when it involves someone like Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez's status on the trade block has generated a mix of speculation and analysis, with many weighing the pros and cons of keeping him versus exploring potential deals. At 33, Hernandez may be entering the latter stages of his career, but his contributions cannot be understated. His presence in the lineup provides a veteran bat capable of influencing games in multiple ways. He has a reputation for timely hitting and the ability to change the momentum of a contest with a single swing. That power, particularly as a right-handed hitter in a lineup that already leans left, is a strategic asset that is difficult to replace. While some may see the regression in his recent performance as a red flag, others argue that his overall track record, playoff experience, and adaptability make him too valuable to move without careful consideration. The Dodgers' leadership is balancing these factors against the broader picture of roster flexibility and long-term planning. Trading Hernandez could open the door for younger players to step up, potentially strengthening the defensive core of the outfield. It could also free up resources for other moves, allowing the team to pursue additional talent that addresses specific needs. Yet, the decision is complicated by the scarcity of players with Hernandez's profile. Right-handed power hitters in the outfield are a rare commodity, and finding a replacement who matches his offensive production while also offering defensive reliability is no simple task. This scarcity makes Hernandez an intriguing trade asset, but also a critical component of any strategy aimed at sustaining success. Beyond the individual players, the Dodgers are also evaluating how to maximize the overall balance of their roster. They are considering factors such as handedness, defensive versatility, base running ability, and the intangible qualities that contribute to clubhouse chemistry. In a sport where small margins can determine championships, every decision is amplified, and the ability to adapt strategically over the course of a season becomes a defining factor. Players like Hernandez, who bring both skill and experience, are central to these calculations. The front office is likely weighing scenarios that consider not just immediate gains, but the long-term sustainability of the roster, ensuring that the team remains competitive not only in 2026, but in the seasons that follow. Adding further context to the Dodgers' approach is the team's commitment to celebrating and preserving its history. The recent Hall of Fame induction of Jeff Kent serves as a reminder of the franchise's enduring legacy. Kent's emotional reaction to the honor highlights the deep connection players feel to the organization and the city, and it underscores the importance of continuity and respect for the game's traditions. For the Dodgers, building a team that competes at the highest level is intertwined with a broader narrative of excellence and honor, and every roster decision reflects that ethos. The team's culture of success is rooted not only in statistics and talent, but also in the ability to inspire and maintain a standard of professionalism and dedication that spans generations. As the offseason progresses, attention will also turn to the analytical insights that drive modern baseball decision-making. Metrics and data are playing an increasingly prominent role in evaluating players, from batting averages and on-base percentages to defensive runs saved and advanced sabermetrics that quantify impact in ways never before possible. Hernandez's performance will be dissected through these lenses, assessing both his contributions and potential areas for improvement. The Dodgers have a reputation for blending traditional scouting with cutting-edge analytics, ensuring that each roster move is informed by both historical performance and predictive modeling. This combination of intuition and data-driven insight provides the team with a competitive edge, particularly when considering complex decisions such as trading a key player or restructuring the lineup to optimize offensive output. The upcoming winter meetings and trade discussions promise to be some of the most consequential in recent memory for the Dodgers. With championship aspirations firmly in mind, every conversation, negotiation, and decision carries weight. Fans will be closely watching how the team approaches the outfield puzzle, particularly regarding Hernandez's future. Will the Dodgers retain him and hope for a bounce-back season, or will they leverage his value to acquire younger, more defensively sound talent? These are questions that will dominate headlines and social media chatter alike, and they speak to the broader challenge of balancing present competitiveness with strategic foresight. In addition to roster moves, the Dodgers are also looking to maintain continuity in leadership and coaching. The synergy between players and staff is critical in a sport that demands both mental and physical endurance. Strategic adjustments during games, player development plans, and the cultivation of a winning mindset all hinge on consistent communication and trust within the organization. Hernandez, as a veteran presence, contributes not only on the field, but also in mentoring younger players and helping integrate new talent into the team's culture. His influence extends beyond statistics, shaping the environment in which the Dodgers operate and contributing to the overall resilience of the squad. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Whispers are swirling through Major League Baseball, and the rumor mill has been set ablaze by what could be one of the most shocking moves of the season. Pete Alonso, the hard-hitting first baseman known for his towering home runs, is reportedly on the verge of joining the Los Angeles Dodgers in a blockbuster deal. Sources close to the situation suggest that discussions have reached an advanced stage, and while nothing has been officially confirmed, the excitement and skepticism among fans is palpable. Alonso, a cornerstone of the Mets lineup and a fan favorite for his charisma and prodigious power, has been linked with various teams in recent months, but the Dodgers connection has created a frenzy in Los Angeles. The Dodgers, already a powerhouse with a lineup brimming with offensive talent, could potentially become an even more fearsome force if Alonso slides into the mix. The mere thought of Alonso patrolling first base, paired with the likes of Tree Turner and Mookie Betts, has analysts and pundits speculating wildly about the implications for the National League. Rumors hint at a monster financial package and multi-year commitment, though details remain murky. Insiders indicate that both sides are motivated. Alonso seeking a platform where he can contend for championships consistently, and the Dodgers looking to add yet another offensive juggernaut to their already intimidating roster. The buzz around the potential deal has ignited debates across social media, with fans divided between sheer excitement and disbelief at the audacity of such a move. If it goes through, the trade would mark a seismic shift, not just for the Dodgers, but for the entire league. Questions abound. How would Alonso adjust to the Dodgers park? How would the chemistry with the existing lineup evolve? And perhaps most importantly, what does this mean for the Mets, who could be facing the end of an era with one of their brightest stars possibly departing? Even as the story circulates, one thing is certain. The prospect of Pete Alonso donning the Dodgers uniform is enough to send shockwaves through baseball chatter rooms and sports talk shows nationwide. For now, it's a tantalizing rumor. What if that fans can't stop debating? A potential blockbuster that, if finalized, could redefine the trajectory of both Alonso's career and the Dodgers' championship ambitions. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.